Baldur's Gate, we finally made it! I gotta look up on Discord again how many people doubted me reaching Act 3 of the game. But I think most people voted that they didn't expect me to reach Act 3. Which is very fair. Like, no offense taken. I think I also did vote. Maybe not the second time, but the first time I voted. Because I was quite sure that I would perish at the end of Act 2. And hey, in my first attempt, then I failed in Act 1. That was embarrassing. You'd think that that's not all over the internet. Hey, Hero. How about we talk a little?
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Soluna cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step.
True. True. As always, Chihira, words of wisdom. Now we're traveling together, I realize I don't know much about you.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did.
Hey.
If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
Oh, come on, Chihira. Is it true that you fought the Death Three before?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And, bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story
What's
to
that
write.
sound?
There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
Ah, she's amazing. It's also so cool if you play... Well, if you don't want to be spoiled for the Dutch playthrough, please cover your ears for a minute or two. It's also so cool when it turns out that you're the Barspawn as the Dirge, and talk to her about that. Like, what kind of relationship you get with her? It was even cooler than just playing like vanilla TAF. Spoiler, end. I did Red Fact 2 because of the end bosses who are hard. Very fair, very fair. I also thought that, yeah, I would perish somewhere. But we managed it. Yes, we did. No, he just had multiple dragons and incredibly powerful minions. Easy, Alistair, easy. I have a gaming laptop, so it's going to be hotter than a PC. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just way harder to cool it, right? 70C GPU and 80C for my CPU. I mean, that's still alright, right? It's not low, but I'm also using custom fan curve. It's still getting hotter thanks to it. Yeah. I also really feel like when doing long streams, and I mean, I always stream like 5 to 6 hours, usually 6. I can really feel the room heating up. And I can also see it afterwards. Please. You're only one of those things.
Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best.
I wanted to ask you something.
Ask it.
You mentioned you know something of Illithids.
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind.
Can't they just remake BG1 and BG2?
Felt the way they think.
I want to play
Saw
them.
the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
Yay. Who are you speaking to? Maybe I'm the parasite puppeting this body.
Then, greetings, Sir Tadpole.
Ah, she's amazing.
I was wondering where all the questions suddenly sprang from.
Hello, tadpole. Ah, Chihira, you're amazing. And that is so rare for me to really enjoy companions that join you like that late in the game. But yeah. I had her in my party quite a bit. I did the battery handheld fan to my welder. It was so hot today. Oh no. But yeah, I guess especially with that line of work, gotta be horrible. I also went to my work today, just to hand in stuff, because my boss was gone last week when I had my last day. Just like handing in laptop and keys and that, with like the weird security USB sticks, stuff like that. And because I get to like sign stuff for the excavation board and things like that. Anyway, I lost my train of thoughts. Brain, hello, anyone there? No. But yeah, since my office has like a huge window front in the south, it was so horribly warm. And I went there at like noon-ish, and it was so hot there. I was like, gosh, I'm so glad I don't have to work today. Because it would have gotten way worse. It will.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
You must have been furious at your father for throwing you out of the city.
No, never.
You should be.
The only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst. And Grand
your
Duke
dad.
Ravengard suffers neither.
Ugh. How can I say that? Noise of disgust and disapproval. Ugh. I suppose I can't blame him. I can and I do. I don't think it's Gale though, it's very me. And I'm also taking things into consideration which happen later. I want to say that usually I'm a very forgiving person. Not in that regard though. Never gonna forgive shitty parents. Anyway. If I were your father, I'd have killed you on the spot. Okay. Do you miss your father?
More than you know. The better question is,
Poor Will.
did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
It was 31 degrees. Gosh, it's really warm, Alistair. It's almost as warm as here. His father's so meh. He is. He is. I don't know if there are any fans for him anywhere. Maybe start with BG2 first, it's easier to get into, and you start at a higher level and gives you a recap at BG1. Ah, like a... interesting. I could try it. I'm not sure I would do that on stream though, cause I think I would give myself some time to try to get into it, and that's like a little easier off stream. I will see. Maybe I will try it. I don't think I have BG2. I think I just have BG1 in my library for sharing. I gotta look at that. I'm excited to see you play Witcher 3. I was really looking forward to that. Witcher 3 is actually, or Witcher in general, since I never played Witcher 3 or any of the Witcher games, it's actually the franchise I've read the most fanfictions in. By far. Anyway. Getting a little sidetracked here. The Absolute cult is Ravengard. Where will they take him? I mean, he's tadpole, so they probably will bring him back to Baldur's Gate.
Worm's Rock Fortress.
Yeah.
All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's armies on the march.
March to tadpole him.
Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Please, Al.
I'm listening.
The game's like dramatic pause. Hey, Shadowheart.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
What? You don't like fighting like avatars of gods? Ah, no. Perfect adventure time. could you listen to I Want to Live Again? Was it up here? He was up there, right? Just to listen to it for a sec. I didn't get into BG1 until until 2020? Crazy. It is! We can listen to a Saurian song! And enjoy the view of Worm's Rock Fortress. Such a nice song. I still wonder why they never really used it. I mean, you can discover it at like 2 places in the game. That's it. Yeah, in this camp you can actually get some berries. That's, I don't know, so much leaf and so little berry, but let's take them. Wild D&D raspberries.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
Gosh, especially in your place, Karlak. Understandable that you wonder. Hey, Alson.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support.
Raspberries as a snack after dinner. Nice. I didn't buy fresh raspberries in ages, I think. I'm glad we have Jira traveling with us. Do you know her from before? They probably... No. Or did they? Was Jira part of the Harpers during the Shadow Curse stuff?
Only by reputation.
Apparently not.
She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived.
Me too.
Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt.
You seem to admire her greatly.
There is much to admire, judging by the stories. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Defended the Grove, Korga, the Shadow Druids. At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal.
Gosh, Gale, you're so small compared to Halson. I had a vanilla raspberry latte for breakfast. It was amazing. So with like raspberry goo in it, or how does it work?
Mr. Decario, sir. Why, you're back. I was quite terrified you wouldn't return. What happened in there?
Oh yeah, true. She thought we would be blowing up. The face had chosen of Merkel and got a glimpse of where this journey would lead us.
I won't ask for more details. All I know is we can lick this thing, rough-tongued and ready. We're heading
Don't
to
lick
Baldur's
elder
Gate,
brains,
aren't we?
please.
You've always been very positive about the selection of books in Sorcerer's Sundries. An opportunity for research, perhaps. For now, I'm terribly glad you're all right. If I'd lost you to a giant brain, the irony would have been intolerable.
Oh, Tara, you're amazing. Oh, Starion. Let's talk.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back.
You have any more leads?
I think we should track down my fellow spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
This is a cat like Tara. They did a good job with her, even the smallest side characters are so well done in this game. It is so cool that you also just get those scenes when playing as Gale. Like, I gotta say, I really like all those bits we get, which are completely new just by playing Gale. So yeah. And I also really like this mix, because it's like, okay, it's challenging, and we mainly want to succeed, because I don't want to fail honor mode again. But we also have like all those nice little bits. New story. Alright, we'll look for them.
Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
The rolling R. Hey, berries. Anyone here? Oh, hi there. Unimportant side characters.
Yes, why not?
Maybe we can talk to those two as well, and then we can go to sleep.
Up for debate?
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Let's do that.
Feel my voice
Galen
rattle
says
your
we
bones
deliver.
as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one.
Just take gold over a prayer. Couldn't have done it without you.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
Hey Blue, it's lovely to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're having a nice week so far. The work is all going alright. Where do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from
Or
my
visible,
bonds,
I assume.
but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Okay, currently on my break, so sneaking in and doing some BG3 play. Oh, nice, cool. How's your Mass Effect run going, by the way? There's still a great deal about you that I don't know.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Do I have to pray? Are you really Selûne's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory?
Your
There
father.
can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the Dead 3?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom.
All those sounds in the
Together,
background.
we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Did you come to be trapped in the Shadowfell?
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour, we each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while.
It also seems crazy because Balthazar's clearly not following Shah,
Is
right?
dead, and we live.
Well, hey Isabel.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history. What happened? Spill the tea.
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
I would say Gale definitely does. Gale's definitely romantic. Definitely. There's magic in her look.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly.
Fair.
I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself.
Aim
It was
for...
natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted away.
Be killed by
I
sharks.
smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
I mean, regarding the imbalance between, like, Aelin and Isabel, I mean, it's a fair point. But is it that... If you just look at the life expectancy, is it that different from, like, a human and an elf? Because, I mean, that's the case for Ketheric and Melodia, right? Become the chosen of Merkel.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I
Gosh.
couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with
But
my
she
father
doesn't
dead,
reveal
I
her
have nothing
identity.
to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
Yeah, then I think we talked to everyone, so long rest.